arguably more recognized and praised for their excellent pop, dance, and R&B sounds in the present day, experimental, unusual, campy sounds have been a staple of SHINee's discography for years, and Don't Call Me is a wonderful example of that side of their music. It feels like an evolution of their previous excursions in the same vein, updated to fit the newer trends. This song is really good. It's so atmospheric from the first notes and builds onto that feeling as the track progresses. The piano in the bridge and first half of the last chorus is so haunting and threatening. It reflects the lyrics' themes of exasperation and frustration well. Every time I listen, I feel that Taemin is about to lose it if the person calls one more time. One of my favorite things about SHINee is how distinct each of their voices are. Within Don't Call Me, especially because of the repetition of phrases and sections throughout, it becomes even more obvious as there are direct comparisons of the same line by two different members. However, this repetitive nature of the track, along with the experimental and grungier style, are understandably turnoffs for a lot of people, especially people who prefer their other sounds. Juice, you lovely soul. I am inexpressively pained to see first on your list. Is this how it felt when you saw On and Off on my list? Okay, obviously I'm hyperbolizing, but I really like this song. It's super addicting and it doesn't get old. I've had it on repeat for over a month and I'm still not bored of it, a rarity in my experience. I've quite the tendency to ruin songs for myself. The instrumental is booming and powerful and the girls command your attention with every beat. You simply can't look away. This whole comeback is girl crush to the max. I'm the least cool person you could ever meet, and yet this song makes me feel like I'm a badass warrior that could lead a rebellion to take over the world and crush everyone under my heel. It rewrites my brain. The melodies are so infectious and everyone sounds amazing on the track. The choreo is sharp and intense, and I just love how different it is from other girl group choreography right now. However, as much as I love it, I can recognize that what makes me enjoy it so much could turn others away. Heavy industrial instrumentals and loud, bombastic sounds aren't for everyone. In fact, they're two things I tend to hear significant complaints about, but this song just utterly works for me. This song has such second gen vibes. I wasn't here for second gen, or much of third gen either to be honest, but I really like the music of that era and lovelyz sounds like it was plucked out of time. It's one of those songs with a vaguely nostalgic feel that I can't quite pinpoint that also makes me want to cry for no reason. But I cry at anything, so... I like the break of the soft pre-chorus before we drop into that dance chorus. It reminds me of Beast's sound, especially Beautiful Night in Fiction, but I honestly haven't listened to too much of their music, so I'm not sure how accurate that comparison is. It also reminds me of TXT's Love Song if it were dance music instead of rock. Does that make sense at all? Regardless, I really enjoy it. Even though this video is about reviewing Juice's least faves, they helped me find a new song I like, and I think that's neat. I did not expect to like this song as much as I do. There was a week after it released where I literally could not get it to leave my head. I think the only part of the song I'm still not completely sold on is the dance break section after the bridge. I love Haechan's ad-lib at the start, but the section as a whole kind of takes me out of the song sometimes. There have been a few times where I stop at that part and just skip the rest of the song. Okay, wait, this makes it sound like I hate that part. I don't, I just have to be in the right mind to listen. I was in the large majority of fans who didn't know what to feel about the song at the beginning, but it grew on me quickly. Especially that pre-chorus, outstanding. However, having been on the other side, I totally understand that the empty electronic sound of this song isn't going to be the most popular. I hate to be one of those people, but I really miss Loona's old sound. They're not bad now, but they had such a unique and interesting discography from pre-debut through Butterfly, and it feels like they've lost some of their unique spark now. I can recognize that I'm being a bit more critical of this song than I would be if it were done by another group, but they're one of my semi-alts, and I know the girls are capable of better. PTT isn't bad. There are plenty of parts I really like. The dance break instrumental in the chorus is really nice, as well as the pre-chorus and post-chorus vocals. I also really enjoyed the Bollywood influences throughout the track. Parts of the verses were a little lackluster, but it's a fun listen overall. I'm just sulky because I don't like their girl crush sound as much as their old one. Strawberry Blonde Heejin was a cultural reset for sure though. We about to paint a town.